Hi there, thank you for joining me on this tutorial. I'm just going to quickly go over how to add payment buttons onto your lead pages. And there's two different ways to do that. With this one, we're just going to first do it if you are accepting payment before your opt-in. So this method allows your visitors to purchase something before opting into your list, and once they complete a transaction, they'll be directed to fill out an opt-in form so you can collect their information to go onto MailChimp or some sort of email marketing section. So there's just a couple steps that they just have to start with. This one is super simple. You just use a drag and drop builder, and this is where this button comes in. Now this one will be connected to a URL or Stripe, which is already configured on Leadpages. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So first you just go over here onto the left-hand side of your screen where it says widgets. It'll open up a control panel, and down here you're just going to see the option to add a button. Now all you have to do here is click it, drag it to where you want it to go, and just place it where you think it would be best. So I just placed it here to kind of fit in with this template, but obviously with your personalized one, you can choose where it might be ending up. So once it's there, just hit this little pencil button here to edit it. You will go down to the hyperlink little icon here, double click, or just click. And now here you have a couple options. So with this one, you can do an external URL where you just copy and paste the link to an external website that takes your clients straight to a payment page. Or you can do LeadPage or LeadBox if you are doing Stripe that's already connected. So that will basically be something like this where you can go in and just, it's a little checkout model, and hopefully it'll pop up here quick. Just have a bit of lag here on my computer. There you go. So with this one, this is what it's going to look like. Again, you can edit all of this to make it more personalized and to make it look like your brand already does. But this is where they can pay first, put in their credit card, expiry date, all of that fun stuff, if they're just using like a MasterCard or a debit Visa. So that's that first button here. Now, as a second option, if you wanted to use PayPal as a payment on Leadpages, you first have to create a PayPal button. So I'm just going to go into my PayPal account. And once you go down to the bottom here under Selling Tools, you have an option called Seller Preferences. Just double click that. It'll take you to a new window, and under Selling Online, there's a little option called PayPal Buttons. Super easy. Click the Get Started button here. It'll load a new page, and from there we can create a button to add on to your lead pages. So this is where you can change the button type. I have just done the Buy Now option. Just do sample. You don't need an item ID, that is optional. I just put in a random price. And these ones here, the customized button options, you don't have to add this, that it just gets too complicated for your clients and it gives them too many options rather than just being a seamless buy now button. Shipping, if there is shipping, obviously you can add that in there and articulate what that would be, including the tax if there is a tax. Now, step 2 you don't have to worry about, but going into step 3, there's just a couple advanced features, which again is optional, but there's just a whole bunch of yes/no questions that you can just use and utilize to make it a little bit more specific for your clients. Now just go ahead, click that create button there. Now this is everything that you're going to need, and you're going to need that code in full. So all you have to do is just double click, get it all highlighted, copy that. And just so you know, this is what your buyer will see. Don't be worried, they're not going to be seeing all this code and font and everything. So once you go into here, back onto your Leadpages, what you want to do now, what that generated code on PayPal is for, is a hyperlink. So right now it looks like a gigantic button, but what you have to do is go over into widgets. Once that menu opens up again, there's going to be an option for HTML. Again, just click that, drag it over here. I put it under the other Buy Now button just to make it a bit more seamless. But this is what you need to paste all of that information in. So you just hit that little pencil button again under your hyperlink icon. And that's the only window that opens up. I've already had it copied and pasted in here, and all you have to do is hit save. And once it is connected properly, there's just going to be that little blue check mark that shows up right there. Now I'm just going to go quickly into preview on Leadpages to show you what your lead page will look like once that is all sorted and organized. Just letting it load here. Awesome. So this obviously is your Buy Now button if they just want to go into this window, if they're just using a Visa, MasterCard, anything like that. And this one is for your PayPal. So as soon as they click that, they go into a PayPal window. I'm not going to click it right now because then it'll go into my personal PayPal account, and that won't serve you guys properly. But it works the same as that button. All they have to do is click it and it takes them into a PayPal window. So I'm just going to exit this preview and then show you guys how then to get the opt-in for your clients and for your email marketing. So again, you can set up your own template on Leadpages and customize it 100%. So I just found this one and I added this little thank you button that people can be redirected to. And again, all you have to do to add this is go into your widgets, add a little button, put it down here, and just change what the font says right here. You can easily just click it, change anything as you're writing. Thank you so much for popping in. Again, just go to that little link icon. And there's already a lead box connected to this button, which is a very nice addition onto Leadpages. They usually have a lead box that's already created for you and that you can obviously customize and edit to your own branding. But this is where they can come in and complete that form. You can capture their email, their first name, and even their phone number if it's applicable to what you are serving them. So there's another really, really simple way to capture their email right after they finalize a payment. So that is the general tutorial on how to add different Buy Now widgets that connect to Stripe through Leadpages, or actually creating a PayPal button and then connecting it to your personalized lead page, and then also having the option of a thank you and email opt-in button here. So I hope this was easy to follow, and I hope it gives you some value as you're moving forward creating your lead pages. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.